Okay, hello guys. This is going to be a quick tutorial showing you how to use this patch that will allow you to play with the African Kingdoms and Forgotten HD expansions on voobly. Alright, so to begin with we need to come to this website up here, which will be a link below the video in the description. And we scroll down a little bit and we need to download the latest release. Okay. So we come here, and at this point of time, in the 18th of April, it is beta 7. So we go download beta 7.zip. Alright, now, when you get the download prompt for where to save the file, you're going to want to go to your H2HD folder. So the root path for that is like your C or D drive, and then your program files, or program files times 86, whatever you have, then Steam apps, common, H2HD, and then you want to save it there. Okay, so then you wait for that to download. Then you go and show it in the folder, and you want to extract that the zipped folder into just H2HD, just right where it is. And then you go into this Wallow Kingdoms folder that's been created, and you go run the Wallow Kingdoms.exe. So we're just going to do that now. If your PC says it doesn't trust it, just run it anyway. I haven't got a virus yet, so I promise you probably won't get a virus too, I think. And then you just let it do its thing. It's just going to patch a couple of files to make them compatible with voobly, which runs off the original disk version of AOC, instead of the HD version, which Steam uses. Okay, so here we are. It has just finished running its patching, so we press enter to exit. And then we go back to where we were. And then within the Wallow Kingdoms, we've run the exe. So now we come into the out folder, and we copy this voobly mods folder. And then we're going to go and paste that in wherever your voobly folder is within Age of Empires. So if you're using the compatibility patch for AOC, that will be here within H2HD. If you're using the disk version, it will be in C or D drive, program files, Microsoft games, voobly mods. So I know it's a little bit confusing, but you just need to find wherever your existing voobly mods folder is, and then paste it next to it. Because I've already got this, I'm just going to replace all the files. And then we go in, then we've got the AOC folder, data mods, and then we'll see right here we have the AK mod. And we don't really need to mess with that at all at this point in time. You can go and paste in your hotkeys, I believe, into this folder to allow you to use those. But I'm not going to worry about that at this stage. This is just purely to show you how the game works. And then here we're hosting a lobby in our fancy African Kingdoms and the Forgotten lobby on voobly. So we go game, start single player, just to make sure that everything is working. Okay, so here we are, we're in the game. And look at this, we have all the African Kingdom civs. We have the Forgotten civs. Now this is pretty cool. Okay, it's basically African Kingdoms on voobly. Now there are a few changes from African Kingdoms. So to begin with, Fear-Torers and Siege Towers do not work. You can build the buildings, but they will do absolutely nothing. And Siege Towers are just a really shitty tanky unit. You can't ungarrison over walls or anything like that. Other than that, the Berber Civ, both of their unique texts have been changed. So instead of Mugrabi camels that makes every single camel in the game regenerate, it instead gives your camels +5 health and I think +1/+1 armor. And then the faster castles tech has been changed so that it just affects your castles, as far as I know. And then all the African Kingdoms maps themselves will not work. So the special maps and anything that uses the new textures. So like the elephants, what else is there? The new trees, all of those things, they're not going to work. The goats, whatever. So you're still stuck with the original maps, but but you get to use the new civs. Okay, that's the cool thing, basically. So the Portuguese, they are kind of nerfed a little bit because of no Fiatoras, but all of the other things don't really make a difference. We'll just quickly start a game as DM as the EV opens, so we get to just see that everything is actually new. Let's go Aegis just to fix. Oh, I didn't even spell that right. Whoops. Now we'll go Feudal Age.